I first started noticing Henry's behaviour differences when he was only a few months old actually. He was an irritable baby. He was harder to breastfeed than his twin. He was harder to settle. He had lower muscle tone. He took longer to smile. Yeah, the social cues weren't quite there, even from a young age. So what was more outstanding was the fact that Felix was hitting all those milestones. So I had a direct comparison clearly with Henry and Felix, so it made things pretty stark. Well, there's lots of emotions that go around your head when your child's diagnosed with autism. There was a lot of sadness, but I sort of felt quite positive because I knew there could be a positive outcome, and it just made me kind of go, okay, well, we've got our answer. Now we can forge ahead, get some early intervention, do all those amazing things that we can. Once Henry was diagnosed, it was straight on to physio for him. Other services we used were speech therapy. We started on little social interaction groups. So a lot of it was about getting assessments done and having a baseline to understand where he was at and what we needed to work on. I've relied on lots of therapists to be a support person for Henry and myself and my family. And having that early diagnosis means that we've been able to put all that stuff in place. It just makes our family life so much easier. The impact of Henry's early diagnosis is that he's in mainstream school. He's running around with all the other kids in the class. He's now separated from his twin and doing amazingly. He, is doing all the things that other 6-year-old boys are interested in, and I probably didn't imagine was going to happen. He chats to other kids, he knows everyone's name, so he hits on all those amazing skills. Early intervention has been the one major thing that has impacted on his life that has really allowed him to be the person that he is. It's made him independent, it's made him a thinker, it's made him a good friend and companion to his brother. Yeah. What would I say to someone who's thinking of donating money to autism research at La Trobe? You should donate because it impacts at the lowest level. It impacts the day-to-day, it impacts how a family functions and getting out the door in the morning. It impacts on a child reading or not. It impacts on a child being able to say, I love you, mum or dad. Ultimately, you are impacting on someone's life for many, many years to come. Henry is a special little character, so I'm just really happy that we had that diagnosis at the Autark Centre and that we've been given all these amazing opportunities. He is just a little superstar, and I'm very proud of how far he's come.